What do you do when, due to circumstances after your night shift, you have to wait half an hour before you can go to bed? Well, jump by your local thrift store, of course, and that's in my case this time. Again, Kringwinkel, Wijnegem. It's my regular spot. It's not far from home, so while I'm doing some usual shopping, food stuff and everything, I tend to pass by there for a quick 15-minute visit and rummage through the toy section and the book section, usually the English books. And that's what I did this morning before going home and taking a well-deserved night's rest after a very busy night shift. So basically it's a day's rest, but yeah, you get the point. But what did I find there? It's a store. They always have something, usually it's small hauls. It's again a rather small haul, but some very interesting thing this time. Like hamburger toys, that kind of stuff you usually find there, and a few books. But you always find something. Every now and then you get lucky and you find something of a bit of value. You're not gonna find the treasures at the big vintage things. They all know what they're doing these days, so those days for finding stuff really cheap in the thrift store over here, they're long gone. And like today, if you're extremely lucky, you find something for your own collection and not for your trade around pile. So what did we find? Stick out until the end, because of course that's gonna be the last thing that I show. So let's start with books, and I found only a single book this time in the English section, and that's a fantasy book, Celtic fantasy apparently, Holder of Lightning from the Cloud Mages series, volume 1 by S.L. Farrell. It's a nice paper pocket, so yeah, that's always something interesting to get. I'm gonna give it a try because, well, it is Celtic fantasy and everything, so yeah, I'm gonna read this one first before I, after finishing it, toss it on Books in Belgium, which link you can find in the link tree to find all my fancy books that I've finished and now selling off to buy fresh books. But yeah, that's a bit of a, well, a nice find. It wasn't too expensive either. But then I find some nice things. Now here in France and Belgium, having decorated mustard glasses is a bit of a thing. You have them with Pokemon, the Smurfs and everything. So what you basically is you buy a pot of mustard. It's a glass pot. There's mustard in there, and when it's finished you wash out the pot and you get some nice glasses for either your kids or collectioners. And well, as such there's a whole collection market around, and these glasses tend to go somewhere between 3 to 10, even 20 euros depending their age. If you find a Ulysses 30 ones, for example, you're paying a lot of money. Pokemon glasses, they go like between 5 and 10 depending which Pokemon and everything. But yeah, they had some today, and they are from Amora Mustard. And the first ones I have are two identical ones. They're from the Elemental movie, or as it's called in French, Elementaire. So they're pretty cool glasses. So that's something nice, always have around to trade. And the third one that I found was a set. It's from the Pixar movie Soul, Disney Pixar Soul movie. So they're in excellent condition. All the artwork is still undamaged. So yeah, that's a great little find for trading around. Probably will go to my vintage or trade pages. Again, links are below in the link tree. But that's some cool stuff to have, and well, you can find them cheap, and you, I'm not gonna say make millions, but you can make 2-3 euros on a glass. So that's always good to sponsor those expensive toys, because I have something on my eye for my collection, and it's nearly 400 euros. So I'm gonna have to find a lot of glasses before I'm gonna get that one. But yeah, as I said, you always find hamburger toys there, and it's the same this time. First thing I found is this McDonald's Grimlock. There's still a stiff mechanism for the missile launcher, but unfortunately it didn't have a missile. But still, I just love hamburger toys. I find they're like really cool and easily trade aroundable. I really want to have those McDonald's hamburger interchangers again from oh, what was it, 87, 88. When I was a kid, I loved the French fry pack robot. So if I can find that one somewhere, I will buy it or maybe trade around. Now they're not the oldest of toys, of course, in these kind of stores. They're more recent hamburger toys. But another one that I picked up that I couldn't pass down is this Fred Jones from Scooby-Doo. It's from Burger King, and there's this little mechanism that still works and still holds. That puts a little ghost up there in his backpack, so has a nice scary look while you look at the ghost. So yeah, that was another cute little find. But yeah, as I said, I love burger toys. It's just a fun thing. We have 3 burger chains in Belgium: Burger King, McDonald's and Quick, and unfortunately Quick stopped giving plastic toys out, environment and everything. So yeah, I tend to go towards the other two and get myself that occasional Happy Meal or whatever kids menu is called, and always pick up the toys. Always pick up the toys. They're just great to have a tub of when you're going to a trade convention and something to trade around, because everybody loves them. Everybody has their own favorite franchise, and those little things, they're just fantastic for that. And then we come to what I found for myself, partly because these 2 items, not showing them directly, were bundled together, and due to a little mistake at checkout, I even basically got them for free. But yeah, that's an added bonus. Well, it's not like it was expensive, because it was €1 for 2 figures. And what did we have here? First of all, and he has some value, 2008 Indiana Jones from the Adventure series by Hasbro. So they're a bit deformed. They came in a set of 2 figures back then. But yeah, this is the single one. It's Indy holding a blue crystal. It's from the Raiders of the Lost Ark, so wave 3, 2008 figure, plastic figure, great condition. Even his nose is okay, because usually you find those scratched and marked and everything. But yeah, that's a great figure to have. Well, again, this has some value. They go around 7 to 10 euros. I saw on a quick look through Vintage, so perfect little find. And then one thing for me, and that's a great find again in that €1 pack, and that's this Matchbox Thunderbirds Virgil Tracy. He doesn't have his scope though, like he had in the pack, but it's I believe 93 that they came out. Has some excellent value, but as I said, I'm not selling this guy. This one is for my own collection, because being European, I just love my Thunderbirds. I'm also one of the people who actually like the CGI remake of the series. But yeah, so we have a Virgil Tracy, still good articulation, really stiff. So look at him go. Thunderbirds are go. And I just love the Matchbox series. I had them as a kid, and I'm slowly recollecting them, though I'm a bit picky on them, especially on the die-cast vehicles. I don't want to damage and everything on there, and that makes finding basically Thunderbird, especially Thunderbird 2 with the 4 in there, very hard, because the 4 usually has a lot of paint damage due to years of well, wrinkling around inside the pot of Thunderbird 2. But yeah, always have your international rescue ready, and even in these days we might actually start going to need those guys. But a Virgil Tracy figure by Matchbox, my own, my precious, my win for the collection. So yeah, that was the little thrift trip for this morning. As I said, it wasn't much, but compared to some other short thrift videos that I already uploaded on this channel, this one actually had some decent value in it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye. For watching this video, and if you want to support me, check out the link tree above for all my channels, so you can have a look there, or my affiliate links, so there's a little kickback to the channel for more content. And if you really like, you can always buy me a coffee. Thanks, and bye bye.